In this video, you will learn the concepts and components of assessing finished and selected work in Illustration. In this lecture, you will learn to prepare and know how and what factors needed to be considered in storing your files, or your personal data using, of course, the various types of storage devices, whether it's offline or through online methods. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Have you ever wondered how your files or personal data is being stored or saved in a storage devices? Or, did you know that your digital output can be saved and maintained using management method? I bet you didn't. But, first you must follow a standard or a certain rule in storing a data. Besides that, saving and maintaining of digital and conventional multimedia output are needed in evaluating these outputs. Storing should be based on the criteria, which is an important part of presenting the output's quality. According to Minnesota State Archives, digital media can be divided into three main types. First on the list is magnetic. On magnetic media, the digital data is encoded as microscopic, magnetized needles on the surface of the medium. Any storage medium that utilizes magnetic patterns to represent information is considered magnetic media. Good examples of a magnetic media and magnetic storage are tape drive, floppy diskette, and hard drive. Common types of magnetic media are audio reel-to-reel and cassettes tapes. Video and computer tapes on open reels or in cassettes in which information is stored using electrical and magnetic signals. Second, we have the optical. On optical media, the digital data is encoded by creating microscopic holes in the surface of the medium. Optical media refers to any data storage device or equipment that uses optical data storage and retrieval techniques to read and write data. It stores data digitally on a media device and uses a laser to read data from it. Optical media is also known as optical storage. Optical media provides more data capacity and longer media device life than earlier methods of data storage. The data on optical media is stored in a digital form in circular sectors and written, edited and accessed using a laser head inside an optical media drive. Solid state containing no moving parts. Solid state media encodes digital data by applying small voltages of electricity that temporarily induces a group of transistors either on or off. Solid state is a common descriptor used to refer to electronic components, devices and systems based entirely on semiconductor materials such as silicon, germanium or gallium arsenide. For example, computer RAM, random access memory, uses solid state media. RAM consists of microchips that store data on non-moving components, providing for fast retrieval of that data. Also, there are other storage options to consider in keeping them all safely and accessible. We have here the online. In online storage, the files stored here are continually accessible via network. Online data storage is a virtual storage approach that allows users to use the internet to store recorded data in a remote network. This data storage method may be either a cloud service component or used with other options not requiring on-site data backup. Some of the most popular cloud storage providers are Apple iCloud, Amazon, Amazon Web Services, Dropbox, and Google. Next is nearline. Files in a nearline environment are stored on removable media such as on an optical disc or magnetic tape. Nearline storage is any medium that is used to copy and store data from the hard drive to a source that is easily retrieved. Nearline storage is slower than online storage, which uses media that are permanently mounted on the system. A contraction of near online storage. Examples of nearline storage include tape and disk libraries. And lastly, we have the offline. Offline files are stored on removable media that is not accessible through a network. This storage must be physically connected or inserted into a computer system every time you want to use it. It is not built into the system. Devices such as portable hard disks, CDs, DVDs, USB flash drives and SD cards are all examples of offline storage. Now let's talk about the 5 components in assessing finished and selected work. Firstly, we have portability, retrieving, viewing files anywhere at any time, can also be transferred or moved on different device for screening and editing. The definition of portable is something that can be moved easily from place to place. A small radio that can be moved easily is an example of something that would be described as portable. USB flash drives are small, portable storage devices that use a USB interface to connect to a computer. Like flash memory cards, they are removable and rewritable, and have become a common method of storing data. Next on the list is compatibility. Compatibility is some outdated and advanced versions of files are complicated to access in some devices that are either not upgraded or no features available to view outdated versions. Compatibility is the ability of one computer, piece of software, etc. to work with another. Compatibility is the capacity for two systems to work together without having to be altered to do so. Capacity focuses on the amount of space files consumed on a storage medium, such as computer hard drive, flash drives, CDs, and many more. Capacity or storage capacity is the maximum amount of data a device such as a hard drive can hold. Storage capacity refers to the specific amount of data storage that a device or system can accommodate. Life expectancy converges on how long the files, records will be supported by the application or software used operationally and thereby has the possibility of limited usefulness in the future. Can a hard drive last 10 years? The average hard disk lasts somewhere between 3 and 5 years before it will fail and need to be replaced. And lastly, we have security, controls the system of data access, and it places limitations on what users can do on the file. Thus, features like lock content, required password, view read mode and more are examples of security protocols of files. Computer security, also called cybersecurity, the protection of computer systems and information from harm, theft, and unauthorized use. For example, information security is securing information from unauthorized access, modification and deletion. Application security is securing an application by building security features to prevent from cyber threats such as SQL injection, DOS attacks, data breaches and etc. That would be all for this learning. I hope you now know what rules and standards to be considered in storing your files or personal data. Thank you again for watching. And keep a safe distance at least 3 feet away from people whenever you are outside your house. Have a great day ahead and don't forget to sanitize after yourselves. Until next time.